Hey guys, so welcome to the vlog. We're here today at Salle College of St.Benilde. We're attending today the Meet the Mentors K-Movie Production Talk Show. So it will start in a few minutes. Dito tayo sa taas. There. And mamaya we'll be meeting some panel from Korea and the Philippines. And we will be watching a movie. So tara, samahan niyo ako.
KFF. First off, please allow me to acknowledge the presence of the representatives of the institutions who made today's event possible. So thank you to the Korean Cultural Center in the Philippines, the cultural arm of the Korean Embassy here in the Philippines, under the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. Also, we would like to recognize the presence of our partners from the Salle College of St.Benilde School of New Media Arts, the students, and guests. Maraming salamat sa pagdalo. Right, so we all know that over the years, film locations have played an essential element in shaping the overall look, feel, and vibe of a movie, especially in the case of K-movies and K-dramas, right? That's why we Filipinos love to go and see these filming locations ourselves. Anyone here who's been to Korea? Show of hands. Wow, okay. All right, that's a good number. So luckily, this is one of the points that we will be discussing today. So to formally kickstart the afternoon's event and to also give us an overview of what's in store for later, may I invite on stage the Salle College of St. Benilde's Dean of the School of New Media Arts, Ms. Sharon Mapa Ariola, for her opening remarks.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Dear esteemed guests, students, and film enthusiasts, we are truly delighted and honored to be part of the 2023 Korean Film Festival, KAJA. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Through films, this event stands as a shining testament to the unwavering dedication of the Embassy of the Republic of Korea and the Korean Cultural Center in the Philippines. It transcends mere celebration of cinematic storytelling. It weaves together a rich tapestry of culture and pays tribute to the enduring allure of films. We eagerly anticipate the films that have not only captured hearts worldwide, but have also earned acclaim and recognition that knows no borders. Our institution is honored to stand as your partner of this occasion for this occasion. Our privilege extends to hosting the Meet the Mentor series with K-movie producers.
Holding the first screening of this year's festival here at the Salle College of St. Benilde, may I please call on stage the Korean Cultural Center in the Philippines Director, Mr. Kim Myung-jin, for his congratulatory remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon. Welcome to the Meet the Mentor K movie production talk show. As director of Korean Culture Center, I am thrilled to witness this gathering of passionate individuals who craft art through the process of storytelling. Today, we are honored to host filmmakers from our screen film, Life is Beautiful, who are also experts in transforming vision into cinematic marvels. Park Eun-kyung, CEO of The Lamp, which is also home to famous films like Taxi Driver and Samjin Company English Class. Especially, Taxi Driver is a hit movie that has gathered over 10 billion people. And then we also have producer Lee Hyun-hwa, who is also behind the film, like I Can Speak, and Confidential Assignment. Of course, we would like to express our gratitude to Salle College of St. Benilde for hosting this kind of event with us once again. To aspiring filmmakers and enthusiasts, I hope you will be able to get inspiration from today's talk, which will help you shape and color your own respective craft. The movies serve as a mirror to each country's history, values, and culture. We are looking forward to seeing your craft in the future. Thank you all for being part of this event, and let's all have a great time together. 말라민 살라마포. Thank you so much. 감사합니다.
Of insights. So this afternoon is all about that. So first off, may I introduce to you the CEO of the film production company, The Lamp Company Limited. The Lamp is best known for producing the hit 2017 Korean series Taxi Driver. For those of you who have seen this, she is the CEO of that production company. So please give a warm round of applause for Ms. Park Eun-kyung. Next is also joining us this afternoon is a film production director who is one of the forces behind the 2013 film titled Secret Grade. Is that correct? Starring none other than Kim Soo-yoon, whom I love because of my love beyond stars, and it's okay to not be okay. Let's all welcome Ms. Lee Yeon-hwa. And of course, our very own producer and director, who is known as a multi-awarded writer, producer, director, who happens to be the CEO and co-founder of Idea First, a content creation and management company. He counts the internationally acclaimed films Die Beautiful, and I hope you've seen that, and About Us, but Not About Us, among his masterpieces. Let's give it up for Mr. Percy Intala. Now that we have our panel members here,
그래서 좋게 남길 수 있는 이야기를 만드는 것이 저한테는 가장 중요한 것 같습니다.
So one of the most important thing for me is because movies last so long, I really want to make something that lasts and stays.
누군가의 인생에 2시간의 시간을 가져가는 거기 때문에 그 시간이 가치 있게 될 수 있도록 최선을 다해서 노력하고 있습니다.
So we are taking 2 hours of someone's whole lifetime for that movie. So I want to make sure that the 2 hours I'm taking away is worth it and it really stays with along the movie.
that's a very good way of looking for a film. What about you, Direct Percy? Because when I look at Idea First, and I've seen almost all the films that you've produced, I always say it is mainstream, but not necessarily very commercial. I think you have hit that sweet spot where you don't really sell out to an audience like a highly commercial film, and at the same time, it always has your voice as Idea First. So how do you now choose the kinds of films? Is there really a conscious effort that, okay, this is what we want to be known for, and these are the films that we just want to champion?
Well, when we started the company, that was because we all, me and my partner Jun Robles Lana, we started in TV. So we come from a very mainstream background. And when we started the company, we said, we want to tell stories that are not normally greenlit, that are not normally approved for production because they are a bit different, right? So it was a struggle at the start, but Die Beautiful was the turning point for us when we were able to tell the story of a transgender woman in a very non-linear way, and it was a box office hit. Then it proved us right that there is an audience looking for something new, and the stories like this deserve to see the light, right? So now, when we look at projects, we do ask ourselves. I like Miss Lee's answer because it's perfect. It's you want stories that will last longer than you, that will tell a period in time. It's like a time capsule. When you look at this movie, this is what life was like in 2020 and 2021, right? But at the same time, we ask ourselves, are we the right people to tell this story? Because there are other directors, other producers out there who maybe are better at telling this sort of genre or have a style that fits this sort of genre. And is this an experience that we can tell from our own point of view? Which I think, as producers, as filmmakers, we also always have to be honest with ourselves. Am I the right person to tell this story? Because that's where you will find success, because then you know you're using your own voice and not trying to be somebody else.
Okay, our opening film, Life is Beautiful. Part of Korea, the KFF, the Korean Film Festival theme is Korean travel through film. Okay, so Life is Beautiful is that, where they traverse the different places in Korea, seeking for the first love. Am I correct? Because I read the synopsis. The wife was asking her husband to look for her first love, and they go to the different places. So it's a very interesting, and it's a musical, right? So, how do you select the locations that you want to feature in a film? Because I know that sometimes locations become characters. They're part of the story. They actually become a character of the film. So how do you choose now the locations?
씬별로 장소를 찾는 포인트들이 좀 달랐던 것 같아요.
So per scenes, we had different aspects of what type of locations we wanted to choose.
한국에서 로케이션 헌팅을 할 때는 계절감도 굉장히 고려를 해서 장소를 찾는데요.
So in terms of location hunting, we also take into considerations of the weather and also how it is at the time of the year.
그 영화에서 노란 은행잎이 나오는데 그 노란 은행잎은 한국에서 가을에만 볼 수 있는 나뭇잎 색깔이거든요.
So in part of a scene in the movie, there's a scene where you can see yellow leaves, which are only visible during fall in Korea.
그 노란 은행잎이 영화에서도 그 현재와 과거를 잇는 중요한 매개체로 쓰이기도 해가지고 그 은행잎을 정서적으로 더 증폭시킬 수 있는 장소를 찾았던 것 같아요.
And that yellow leaves does not only determine the location, but also it determines the past and present life of the movie, of the scene. So they tried to find locations where they can encapsulate the most leaves as possible.